Hey, what's up? If you remember from the last video, I mentioned that we had lost a lot of chickens. We're planning on starting to flock over basically in the spring with new egg layers and some meat birds. But in the meantime, I wanted to up our eggs to where we could actually get a decent amount of eggs every day. We were lucky enough to find a local farm that sells egg layers and eggs. They agreed to let us come out to their farm and buy 4 or 5 laying hens that are older and laying already. Really fun. Ryder had a real good time on their farm. They let him pull eggs with them and all this stuff. It was great. Tracy and Jamie, we really appreciate it. If you're watching this, I gave him a card and told him about our YouTube channel. So if you guys see this, thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. We've got them home today, and we're gonna try to introduce them to our flock slowly. So here's the chickens we got. A black Ulsterop, I can't hardly say it right. A Barred Rock hen, 2 Americanas, and the main one they raise are Isa Browns. It was really neat. They showed us kind of their operation and everything. Hey, that's from our Rhode Island Red. Frankie's checking them out. You notice Ryder has a staff. Ryder, show him your stick. He has a staff he's carrying with him.
So Frankie doesn't bite me on the knee.
So the reason for that, Frankie has been getting a little aggressive and attacked Ryder the other day. But instead of just calling off chores and taking him out of this whole mix, and I don't want to get rid of Frankie because he's a really good guard goose, does a great job. But Frankie's just going to have to learn to respect Ryder a little bit better. And Ryder is being taught how to use this to help defend himself a little bit. So far this week, Ryder's been doing his chores with his staff, and as long as he stands his ground, Frankie has been respectful of that, and he hasn't had to use it on him. And so we're gonna put him in this bigger cage with some water just for the next few hours here till dark, so that the chickens and Frankie can kind of get to know and get used to him a little bit more. And then we'll place them in the coop. When everybody goes to bed and they all go in the coop at night, we'll just sneak them right in the coop on the roost.
But I can't do that.
Let's see if our beautiful camera woman will hold this for us. Now they got a little more room to stretch around. We got some water in there for them.
Hey, Bub, I can fix this.
Or you can...
Give him a hug. Oh, give the chicken a hug. Oh, what do you think?
The snowman has a chicken.
Yeah, he does. It's almost dark. So our chickens, Frankie's still awake. You can see him. But our chickens have gone into their coop for the night. Main thing is we want to incorporate them into the coop in the night like this, when they're all calmer and they're easier to handle. Another thing I need to do while we're doing this is clip one of each of their wings. Clip the flight feathers on one wing so they can't fly correctly, so they can't fly over the edge of our fence. Clip her feathers real quick here. I don't want to get too deep. Okay, give me another chicken. That's the Isa Brown. Thank you.
You were already...
Okay, I got her.
I also...
Good job. Thank you. Now just wait. Look at that pretty wing. I love these Barred Rocks. They are
And
beautiful.
can you hand one of the Barred Rock wings to me? Because I want to keep some.
Yep. You can have some. Ryder wants to save her feathers because they're so pretty.
The egg we got.
Okay. We got them all in. I'll show you. It's a little bit difficult to film by myself with just Ryder and me. So Red is all the way in the back, and Silky's back here where they always roost. So they're all in there. So we're going to close it up and give them the night to get settled in. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome, Dad.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
Okay, we will see how they do tomorrow. That's good. There's one of the new ones, Americanas. She's pretty. Yeah. Frankie's got an apple. They're all still scared to come out. We got blue, green, and like a pinkish.
Pink.
That's pretty cool.